Alright. So I'm basically going over... One second here. Alright, let's have him back in. I'm basically going over basically a whole new mid strat that we should try out. And also, it can lead to either side. It's just entirely up to what we want to do, either at the call at the beginning of the round or at the end of the round. But essentially, we're not going to throw anything off the start. It's on a fast mid take. Essentially, we're gonna waiting out the mollies here, because obviously they're gonna molly it like 9 times out of 10. Wait that shit out. If they are mollying it like every single round, at the start, have one person just jiggling amen, just making sure that they're not pushing through and they're not rushing. Once the mollies wait out, we're gonna boost up 2 people here. 2 people, you are not peeking, alright? You're not fucking peeking out. You're just sitting here, the other one sitting fucking here, alright? Not peeking, alright? After that person boosts these 2 up, immediately turns around and throws the smoke. Smokes off Z, okay? After that person throws that smoke, immediately comes here. Molly's off fence. Alright? Also, we're gonna have a person in middle here. If they are smoked off, alright, you're just gonna come over here. You're gonna find this like little... Like on my screen it looks like a bolt, but essentially like right there, you're gonna go just a little bit below, and you're gonna walk, crouch in the smoke, and let go. Alright, you're gonna molly off sandbags. So essentially, vent's gonna be mollied, sandbags gonna be mollied, okay? Now, immediately after throwing that molly there, back up into this corner, throw a flash off the wall. Now, you are not actually swinging out like this, okay? You're not swinging. You're throwing that flash for your 2 boosted people, whoops, your 2 boosted people basically to essentially hold here, the mollies are going down, come up, swing as you're throwing the flash, okay? Because this person here sees that flash and knows if I just keep looking here, I'm going to get blind, so he's going to turn away. As he's turning away, this person's swinging, okay? So, Z smoked, mollied, this person's going to be most likely turned, alright? Leaves open white box, hence, this is the reason why this person is not swinging. He's just honestly taking a 1v1 fight. Yeah, we could molly off white box, and then, like earlier, or not earlier, but as we go out by one of the people that's boosted, I feel like it's kind of like a waste of a molly. So I feel like this person here just kind of jiggles just for the information, not really taking a gunfight. Yeah, like, if he's there and you get the kill, good for us. If you're there and you die, kind of sucks, but it's just a risk we're willing to take. So, say we get 1 pick, either the guy here or the dumbass sandbags, alright? Or maybe he's even underneath over here, but we get the 1 pick. Now, we have the choice of where's... Actually, I completely forgot about the B player. B player, not at the start of the round. Start of the round, you're just kind of chilling here, okay? Watching the push. As the smoke Z goes down, you're smoking here, okay? And then as the mollies go down, so as we're mollying vent, you're going to be mollying this off too. You know why? This dumb... I need to throw that deeper, but this dumb fuck gets mollied off. Guess what? He's jumping into more fucking molly, okay? Bada boom, bada bang. If we want to go fast B here, after the B player throws these set of smokes, gonna have him push up, clear out this box, of course. That smoke's still gonna be up, and kind of essentially take checker's control. Now, that's only if we're going for the actual B execute. If we're going for A, and say we get the 1, possibly 2 picks mid. If we get 2, we should immediately just go A, because we know that there's most likely 2 B. So, say we get those 2 picks mid, the boosted players should drop back, okay? We're going to drop back towards A, alright? One of you guys are going to go squeaky, one of you guys are going to go A-man. The person that was originally throwing the vent molly, then that boosted the other people, is going to go towards A-man after throwing that molly as well, okay? This person is just going to walk up, like immediately after throwing that molly over there, walk up A-man, okay? make sure that A main's basically clear, and just kind of wait out. If we get the 2 picks mid, or we trade out and go 2 for 1, say we only have one player boosted that lived, that one player, going squeaky, okay? Person middle is gonna actually go out mid and essentially bait this out as a B split. So he's gonna flash up highway. The vents will already be broken at this point, and you're just kind of making noise. And at that point, you're just gonna sit here and just wait for the lurks, because you know, oh, the round's about to end. You know for a fact that you're gonna catch some rotates trying to come Z during the execute. So at this point, super simple execute. You're just hitting the smoke. We should, I think we have 2 mollies at this point, if everybody lives. If we don't, and we just have the 1 molly, it should be on one of the boosted players here. One of the boosted players will have a molly. If so, I feel like the most detrimental spot on A is the quad spot. Simple molly. But if we have 2, even better. So the other person that was boosted now going to be in checker, or sorry, squeaky. So when the cross smoke's down, there's an easy lineup for a molly to where you just fucking bank it right off front right here. Molly's off forklifts. Very simple. So now we essentially will have these 2 mollies down. Alright. Simple, take sight, okay? Yada yada yada. Also, person that was B, if we are immediately going A. So instead of, you know, throwing this shit and running up and, well, I'm a bot, but running up and taking this, after he does that, it's just going to walk back and head towards A. Alright, and just help out the A main player. Because we still have that person middle that's just going to lurk. So, at that point, this person's just going to help out A main. We should have at least 2 A main, 1 squeaky, and then we have 1 person lurking mid. Hence, if 1 dies. If not, then it should be 3 A main, 1 squeaky. And essentially just run it as our squeaky pop. So, when we smoke off cross here, we should do is the person that's coming from B, when we go to actually go out, there's a flash here to where you just crouch, aim at like this triangle looking area, crouch, flash. Basically pops right here for anybody that's actually we're not even gonna need to throw that because we're just gonna molly it off anyway, so who cares. So scratch that. We're essentially just gonna molly it off. Yeah, we can do a quick pop flash for our players that are going, the 1 player that's going out squeaky, so he can basically swing here, but besides that we're good. Yeah, so it's just easy to execute. Now, running this back, and we're gonna go for a B hit. So, say the mollies and smokes are down, so molly and vent, smoke Z, molly checkers, Jesus Christ, I'm lost. Sandbags. So once again, swinging everything, but now if we're gonna go for a B, we should really just have these players drop, make sure all this shit's clear. Smoke is still up, we're just gonna cross towards vent. We're gonna have 2 heading towards vent, okay? The rest should be, at this point, going A main, or B main, sorry. So we should have at least 2 B main. So once again, at the start, he's breaking that glass. This should be smoked off already, and that molly should be down. So, because of that, the B player at the very beginning should be just going for checkers control right away, and just walk by that smoke, get in checkers control, just so we don't have to fucking have that massive headache of that. So we're gonna essentially have 2 people dropping down. The mid player that throws the sandbags, molly, and flash is gonna rotate, come sunroom, glass should already be broken, throw this smoke, and then as we pop flash in, that flash. Super simple, just crouch, top right of that X marks the spot, top right of it, crouch throw. Absolute banger. Alright, now That's gonna be smoked off. The only problem, I don't know how to incorporate the mollies from the guys that are gonna drop vent, unless they just come out here and just bank a molly off. And still then it's not even that great. But at that point we just go in for a B execute. There we go. Good enough. Because if they have two mollies, they can essentially just not show themselves. One goes lower, one goes higher. So they molly off headshot and then they molly off default. That's a fucked up spot. And then we just take the site, play post plants. Simple.